you're tuning in to the Angielala
Everybody, it's your boy Matt.
This is Trey Songs, and you're watching the Angielala Experience.
Chili from TLC, and you're tuning
What's
in
up,
to
y'all?
the
It's your girl Naturi Naughton, and you are tuning in to Angielala, and you're tuned into the Angielala Experience. I'm sitting here with singer, actress Naturi Naughton. How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I'm like really excited because
Good, thank you.
I was watching TV like a couple weeks ago, and I saw a commercial for Power, and I was
What are you gonna make of yourself?
Your nightclub's the opportunity of a lifetime. We have everything. I wanted to stay this way.
like, oh snap, there she goes. So you got to tell us about your new role in that.
I am so excited about Power. It's a new show. It's very, very gritty. Shot in New York City, Brooklyn. I'm starring in it alongside Omari Hardwick, who's the star of the show, with 50 Cent executive producing. Power is coming out on Starz June 7th. We just got our official release date. I'm very excited because I think this show is definitely a universal theme about a young man who's trying to figure out which world he wants to live in, which kind of power he wants to have. Does he want to be on the bad side in the streets, or does he want to go legitimate and open up this, you know, New York high-end club? But there's a whole two worlds at play in Power, you know, the drug game and then also the club world in New York City. So all the characters are interestingly, you know, playing on his conscience. And I think it's a really powerful, sexy, gritty show. I'm excited.
Great.
I play the wife, Tasha.
The wife.
Yes,
Okay.
Tasha St. Patrick. She's crazy.
A little, is it ratchet crazy or just?
She's not ratchet, but you know, she loves fashion. She likes to look good. She comes from the street. She grew up in Queens. She's a city girl who has a street mentality. So she's street smart. So she don't play no games. She's very much like the ride or die wifey.
Okay.
But she knows what's going down. She's not afraid of anything or anyone. So I love this character.
Nice, I'm really excited. Okay. I want to know, like, you act and you sing, and who've been some of your inspirations in both?
Oh my gosh. Well, since I was a little girl, I'm from East Orange, New Jersey. Shout out to my Jersey peoples. Whitney Houston was my inspiration ever since I was 5, 6 years old. I never forget, like, seeing her on television, hearing her voice, seeing her do films, and transitioning from being, you know, a big-time singer. It inspired me that a woman from East Orange, New Jersey, and she was a black woman who looked like me, could achieve such success. So it made me inspired. I think Whitney was my first inspiration, especially as a singer. As acting kind of progressed inside of me, I always loved Angela Bassett. What's Love Got to Do with It changed my life. It was like, oh my gosh, Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne shut it down. I've always loved, you know, Jada Pinkett, now Jada Pinkett Smith. And my family, my mother is an inspiration, you know, all the inspirations that we have in life, my parents, my grandparents, I think they help ground you, and I think what I had is a good foundation around me, so those are some of my inspirations.
Nice, nice. I love the fact that you said your family, because a lot of people, like, they always mention the celebrities and things like that.
Yeah, they forget. You can be inspired by other people. They don't have to be on TV or playing basketball or doing a music video.
Exactly. Okay, whether it was your family or your friends or industry people, what is the best and worst piece of relationship advice that you've received?
The best piece of relationship advice from anyone?
Yeah.
Relationships are hard. That's good advice in itself.
Right.
People, they are challenging. I think some of the best advice I've gotten is to never lose sight of you in a relationship. Maintain who you are, stay focused on your goals, and don't let the relationship consume you. So just make sure, you know, it's beautiful to be with someone, but you just want to make sure you know how to be with yourself first. That's some of the best advice. Some of the worst advice is, gosh, it's like when, you know how your girlfriends be in your ear, like, girl, you need to call him, I break up with him, you need to do it. And everybody outside of your relationship thinks they know what they're talking about.
Exactly.
Don't listen to them. Unless, you know, of course, what they're saying is valid in fact.
Right.
But sometimes your friends and your people on the outside looking in, they don't know. So you got to be careful who you let in your circle.
Exactly. I love the fact that you brought about like talking about not listening to your friends and things like that, because I feel like confidence in yourself is the most important thing. It's the foundation on which everything's built on, right? So you're so beautiful and so talented, but was there ever a point in your life where you weren't so confident, and if so, how did you overcome it?
That is a good question, because I think we all go through that, like struggling with confidence. Definitely in my teen years, I was in a girl group. A lot of people know me from 3W. That challenged my confidence the most in all of my life, and I'm still growing in confidence. But I would say when I was in 3W, leaving 3W, being in you know, high school, from like age, I would say 15 to 20. I didn't really know, if I was beautiful, if I was pretty, and a lot of girls, we go through that, especially being a brown-skinned girl. There's so many images that are projected, and even being in the group, that, made me question my talent, my beauty, my confidence, and what I offer to the world. Right. And I think as I entered into my 20s, it changed, and I realized, like, oh my gosh, like, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am important. And my father always told me that, and my parents did too, told me that my whole life. But sometimes there's people in the industry or at school, if you go to college, that will challenge that. So I went through that, and it's not easy, but you get through it. Trust me, you can get through it. You just, with prayer and with good people, you suddenly recognize the beauty within yourself.
Well, yeah, well, I see it now, not only on the outside, but within, so that's good. Okay, I love reading quotes. I get quote books.
Oh, cool.
The Bible, obviously.
Yes.
Are there any quotes or mantras that you live by?
I usually try to live by quotes that have guided me through, my life, my career. Simple things like, believe in yourself. Simple quote. Since I was like a little girl, I read a story that my parents had gotten for me in a book, and it was all about believing in yourself. Because if you believe in you, nobody can stop you, and the rest of the community or world will start to see, like, wait, maybe I should be believing in her too, if you exude that. So believe in yourself. And other things, I always remember is to keep God first. That's like one of my quote mantras, or whatever you want to call it, because no matter what happens in my career, there have been down times, good times, personal life. If I keep God first, nothing can stop me or, take me down.
I completely agree. Now, this is something that I really wanted to know, because I've been seeing your acting. Saw you in Notorious. Can't wait for this show, the Playboy show.
Yes,
I remember that too. But I want to know when you're going to get back to singing.
Oh, I love to sing, and I'm always like singing or doing music. I did the movie Fame, which is a musical movie. Notorious, like a little rapping, not quite singing, but I was, getting my Kim on. I definitely love to sing, and I will be doing a little singing in the show, actually, in Power, so y'all have to look out. They've kind of incorporated that into the story, which is great, because I love music, and singing is my first love. So I think I definitely will be doing more music soon. All my fans are like, come on, Naturi, what's up? What's going on? It's coming, I think, in the next year or so. I really want to focus on my music more and get back in the studio, start writing again, and just expressing myself through music. So I love to, act, of course, but I like to always gel both worlds. So I will be doing some more music very soon.
Yay, okay, I'm excited. I was like,
Thank
okay,
you.
Gotta ask it.
Yeah, that's never gonna go away completely, ever. It's in my heart, in my bones, in my blood, so I can't stop it.
Cool. In addition to Power, do you have any other projects in the works?
Yeah, well, Power is coming out June 7th on Starz. Check it out. And then I also have a movie that I did last year with Regina King that's coming out on BET. It's a BET original film called Let the Church Say Amen. So y'all have to look out for that. It's a great film, great cast. Regina King's directorial debut, which is really cool. She's amazing as a director. She's awesome. I love Miss Regina King. And she taught me so much just watching her. One of my favorite movies is Poetic Justice, and I used to be like, gosh, that Regina King is a beast. So we got a great cast. Let the Church Say Amen comes out on BET later this year in the fall of 2014. Nice. Hosea Chanchez is in it as well. Myself, Steve Harris, Leela Rashawn, and Colin Spinney. So look out for that as well. But Power is coming up first. So
Power, yeah.
I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I'm like, you have a very busy schedule.
It has gotten busy just lately. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
It's a lesson to be busy in this business, trust me.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you always kept it moving, kept
Thank
working.
you.
So
You know, you have to. You have to keep it moving. You got to put the negative people in your life aside and focus on the positive in your life.
that's good. So I always like to reflect, like, where do you see yourself when all is said and done, maybe 10, 15 years down the line? Do you have like certain goals, certain aspirations you want to like follow, maybe like awards or not even that, maybe just like taking trips? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. One of the goals in my mind that I want to do as far as travel, I want to go to South Africa one day. I want to, you know, just continue to see the world. But as far as goals in my career, I want to have it all. I'm like the big dreamer. I'm not gonna lie. I want the Oscar. I want the Grammy. I want the Emmy. I want to set high goals for myself. And even if I don't reach them all, at least I'm working hard and giving my best to attain them. So I think, you know, and also I think one of the goals 10 years from now is to be married. I want to have a husband and, you know, some babies, just two. Yeah, I can do boy and a girl. That's exactly what I want. You know, I know it seems like the dream, the house, I just want to have balance. And I think if I can have a great career and a great personal life and, you know, people who love me and build my whole family, that's like what I'm starting to think about as I'm growing and maturing. I just want to.
Any last words, parting words for the viewers?
To all you viewers out there, what can I say to you? I would say, you know, thank you for your support. Thank you for having this interview. Thanks to all the people who've been watching the Naturi Naughton journey, because it has been a journey. I am not in a sprint race, I am in a marathon, and I think that's important. So everybody out there, stay strong, stay motivated, stay in love with yourself, and I think anything is possible. So much love.
Thank you so much, Naturi.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited for your project's Power.
Yes.
June 7th on the
Starz.
Starz Network. Definitely check that out.
Thank
and
you.
I want to thank you for being here, of course. Videology in Brooklyn, that's where we're at. This is an amazing place. Like, we were just talking about it. So check it out if you're ever in Brooklyn. And yeah, stay tuned for more celebrity interviews on the Angielala
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Naturi Naughton, and you are tuning in to the Angielala Experience. Peace.